Welcome back to Filling the Void. Picking up where we left off. We are excited about this one. It is finally time. We have a 2x voids. I believe there's a 10x cardiel in conjunction with it. Yeah. So we've got 7 void shards. I was not able to get the one from Doom Tower. Just kind of a shame. But it's like a hard wall. It's like we can't even almost make much progress here. So we definitely need some other stuff going on. Before we get to the summons, we will talk a little bit about what we've been doing. I'm sure you'll notice that I seem a little bit more awake. It's because I'm recording this one on Friday evening when these summons went live. They also went live before I thought they would. There must have been a daylight savings time at some point somewhere in the world, because this stuff didn't used to happen until 7 p.m. for me, and now it's happened at 6 apparently. So GG, we get to do it a little sooner than we thought. We got our rum and Coke Lime here, so we're enjoying our Friday night, dude. And really, 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 really excited to do these summons. I feel like it's been such a long wait. I will be devastated if we pull Pantheras and Skeletons. I will be devastated. I need something good to come of this summon session, or I will be heartbroken. And I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know now, no matter how good of a sport I am about it, we've been waiting on this for a long time, and we will be heartbroken if something doesn't come of it. So I'm not expecting a Lego or anything, but anyway, I put some gear on Hollow. I was using, what was I doing? I think I was just leveling Hollow up. I think I was, you know, sometimes when you're leveling up food and you kind of have an odd number of like 3 stars and 2 stars, and you need to like level up just 2 of them and then a random something else to just kind of square it all off. So I threw Hollow in as I was doing that, as I was kind of squaring off my food. And I think even without gear, he hit somebody 4 times and knocked back their turn meter, like every time he hit him. And it was pretty substantial. And I was like, wait a minute. So I came back and I gave him another look. And I feel like I noticed all this stuff the first time we looked at him, but I don't know if I fully clocked just how valuable this dude could be to us. I want to talk about him again, because he might be getting a dedicated video soon after we build him. His A1, he's got the 2.5% poison, right? Now, with the Nature's Bounty? Yeah. With the Nature's Bounty, I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. Has a chance of, yeah. So the poison with Nature's Bounty, he potentially has a 5% poison for 2 turns on his A1. It's a low chance, right? 20% chance skilled up, kind of low. On his A2, a 4-hitter with no chance to proc, he just does it. Each hit decreases the target's turn meter and fills his champion's turn meter by 5%. Doesn't seem incredible. It's a 4-hitter. Then you look at books, it goes down to 2 turns booked, which is crazy. That's pretty good, I think, especially for how limited we are, what we have at our disposal here. And then here he's got will ignore 25% of the target's defense. So we've got like nuke potential. We've got Fire Knight turn meter control potential. And we've got A1 poison. We've got Clan Boss potential here. So I thought I would 4-star him and work on getting him to 5-star in the midst of what else I'm doing. So we're still pretty close to having 6-star food. So depending on how the summon session goes tonight, we'll see how it goes. Either way, if it doesn't go well, Broadmaw will be our next 6-star. And if it does go well, then someone else will be our next 6-star. But I just thought I would mention that like I've got my eye on Hollow. So he might be the next one outside of everybody that I'm actively using. He might be the first one that we build and experiment with, because that's a pretty interesting kit for everything that we've got going on, like what we're lacking and stuff. So he's going to get his shot at some point soon, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was worth talking about. And if he's really good, like I said, we'll do a video on him. So without further ado, I reckon it's time to get to these void shards. We got a couple more flips in the event, by the way, but no void shard yet. So we're still keeping an eye out for that. We could get another one from Clan Boss tonight. We could get one from the card flip event. Maybe we pull someone here that helps us beat Nether Spider. There's a couple of more void shards that we could potentially get our hands on before this 2x event is over, but we are going to go ahead and pop what we've got tonight. Daily login, we're getting Dark Aethel, and then yeah, we got a little while till we see another void shard from there. So let's go ahead and do it. We got a lot riding on this, dude. We got a lot riding on this one. We really need something to happen here. So 7 void shards and a dream. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let me see some purple, baby. Let me see some purple, or let me see some good blue. That's not what we wanted. Like, what are the odds that I spend 3 minutes or so talking about him and he's the first one we pull? What are the odds of that? Like on a universal scale. Okay, not a good start. Faction Guardians, sure. Not a good start, though. Another blue and another non-interesting champ, I think. She's got bomb stuff, which could be fun to play around with. She's got counterattack. A bomb that detonates after 3 turns on a 4 turn. Nothing particularly interesting there, I don't think. Maybe a roundabout way to deal with stone scan at some point, but like, you know, nothing too special for us here. So far, nothing. So far, nothing super interesting for us. Another blue. Michaelis. Do I have you yet? I don't think so. Attacks one enemy, heals this champion by 30% of the damage inflicted. Fine. Also heals the ally with the lowest HP by 10% of their max HP. That's not bad. This heal will not affect this champion. Okay. Shield buff on himself. Then ally protection on all allies. Will also heal all allies except himself by 10% of their max HP. Okay. Decreases the damage all allies receive by 5%. He will receive it instead. All right. So I feel like for him to do anything, he's going to need pretty solid gear. But it gives us an Ogren tribe member. So we'll take that. And who knows, maybe he'll surprise us. I feel like with solid gear, there's some potential here. Because you can stack this. There's a mastery that does this too, right? So we could really get some damage mitigation for the rest of the team if we can get him tanky enough to deal with it. And then a Guardian set does a similar thing too, right? So we could make it where he protects the rest of the team really well long term. But again, I think he's going to need pretty solid gear for that. So not anything that changes anything for us right away. So 4 left. Come on. Okay, another blue. And it's Scrapper. He had to show up sooner or later, right? Let's give him a proper look, though. Because we haven't really. Places shield buff on himself if he crits. So if we only use his A1, he's kind of got built-in blood shield if he has a 100% crit rate. So a potential candidate for Scarab. Destroys... Oh, so he's built for Scarab, then. Built-in blood shield and destroy. So if I put him in destroy and get him in blood shield accessories, it just complements his kit. This also goes down to 2 turn. That's worth noting. He does like to read. Holy shit. But it goes down to 2 turn, which is interesting. He's got built-in blood shield there too if he crits. So we got to get 100% crit rate on this guy. Okay. Increases the damage inflicted. Equal. Increases the damage inflicted by this champion equal to the percentage of max HP destroyed on target. So he's straight up just built for Scarab, and he's got a Doom Tower attack lead. Okay. Honestly, I'm not mad at this, actually. I don't know what he does for us elsewhere, but he gives us an answer to Scarab, which we don't really have outside of just using Destroy and Blood Shield. He's got all that built in as long as we get the crit rate on him, and we could complement any of it, right? We could give him Blood Shield and Destroy, and he gets that much stronger. So I'm actually not too mad at this, even though it's kind of niche. I don't know what he's going to do for us elsewhere. I don't know what he's going to do. I need to like burn some green shards. I need to reset. I need to like pay the tax here. You know, not pay the tax, but like just readjust. That's a huge pull. That's a huge pull. That makes this a win. Even if we don't get an epic or anything else here, that makes this a win. This is a huge pull for us. Holy shit, this is gonna make our life so much easier. This is gonna make our life so much easier, dude. And potentially she has a good attack down on the A1. 30, 40, 50% chance to land the good attack down with Nature's Bounty. So that's a huge pull, dude. Tonight's a win. The summon session is a win no matter what happens now. That's a game changer. That's a game changer, baby. She's been on the most wanted list for a while. Yeah, you tore all that thing. You stun on him. You stun on him. You're a big deal. All right, so we can kind of breathe easy now, because we got a pretty game changing pull. Gear Grinder's pretty dope too. He's one I've always been kind of interested in. Solid heal, another revive. Man, that's another big pull, baby. That's another really big pull. Solid support. Solid support. Does Nature's Bounty only apply to debuffs? So many clicks to get here. Poison, decrease attack, decrease defense, heal reduction, weaken fear. Yeah, I guess it only applies to debuffs. Okay. I was gonna say we could get the good attack down on that too. That would be sick. Gear Grind is another really good pull. That's a really usable pull. And another Ogren champ. So we can start making some like actual progress in faction wars here. All right. Not a bad session. Not a bad session. Again, there's not been any like crazy excitement. No lightning or anything yet, but Reliquary Tender and Gear Grinder are big pulls. No epic. Oh, baby! Oh, we don't need epics. We don't need epics, baby. Oh, shoot. That's huge. That's so big. Those last three pulls are so big. Those last three pulls are so big, dude. All right, let's go. I'm stoked. It did not start off well. I was getting nervous. Bellower, Reliquary Tender, and Gear Grinder are all really big pulls for us. Bellower is huge. And then Scrapper's a dope pull. Again, he gives us a pretty good answer for Scarab. We could even potentially get him in like a regen set, and he might be able to solo. Like, we put a lot of resistance on him in a regen set. He might be able to solo Scarab on normal anyway. We're gonna play around with it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, dude. This was really, really good. For not pulling any epics, which I kind of thought we'd pull an epic, if I'm honest. I did think we'd pull one epic. But for not having pulled any epics, this was pretty fantastic. Look at that. We knocked out all the rest of the Ogren Void Rares. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to work on now. Yeah, man, that went well. I was starting to get a little nervous there, but that went really well. All right, that changes. I think that changes some stuff. That might change our priorities a little bit. Dude, I hate that so fucking bad, bro. I hate that so bad. Why? Why do you do that? What is that? Why does that load in like that? Imagine if my group is just like a dead group. It won't be, but like imagine if it was. And I just got a free 6-star ninja soul that I'll never put to use. Hell, I think I'd almost rather hit this, although the gear. Is that stone skin? I mean, we're not going to stay ranked. Eventually, these people are going to wake up and we're going to get bumped down, but it's cool to dream, right? We could try to get another flip here. Champ training. Is there anybody we can like rank up or anything? I could put some levels. I could put some levels into my rares I just pulled real quick, actually. Because I know like Bellower, Reliquary Tender, and I think probably let's just throw Gear Grinder. And they're all getting leveled up. We've got like a lot to do now, pretty soon. I'm kind of in a hurry now to do a lot of stuff. Who do we want a 6-star next? Man, what a trio. What a 3 in a row, dude. Scrapper comes in trolling, setting the scene, and then we pull Reliquary Tender, Gear Grinder, and Bellower on the last shard. Like, how good is that? Fashionably late, dude. Let's go. So yeah, Bellower's a big pull. Who do I think helps me the most in Nether Spider? Reliquary Tender would be pretty helpful in there. Honestly, we don't have a cleanse. We don't have a cleanse yet. So that was 30 points. So I only need like, I think after this run we should have a flip actually. So maybe we'll get a flip and get another Void Shard. I mean, the odds of that are very low, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh God, that was so good. That was honestly so worth the wait. Like it doesn't need to be a legendary, you know what I mean? I'm not delusional. It doesn't need to be a legendary or a Ceres or something for me to be excited about it. These are some really exciting pulls for what we're doing. The Bellower last pull is sick. We're about to speed up our farm quite a bit. I got to get my hands on some more gear too, though. All right, we should have another flip here. So can we get a Void Shard? Where do we think the Void Shard is? I think it's there. Damn it. All right, what's that amulet, though? Is it anything good? Demon Spawn? Crit damage? Who do we have that's Demon Spawn? Nobody, right? Malbranch maybe, but I think she's the only demon spawn I have that's void. And she wouldn't benefit from crit damage anyway, so he's undead. She's undead. He's Ogren. We're getting a little Ogren squad, dude. Okay, we have a lot to do then. We have a lot to do, and I reckon we really need to get in that Void Keep when it opens up this weekend. We're okay. We're okay on these. I do need some more Superior, so we'll try to get in Void Keep a little bit this weekend. And I mean, I reckon these 3 are on their way up pretty soon. I guess the faster I do Bellower, the faster I do everybody else. You know what I mean? Ober is doing it in like 30 to 40 seconds. Bellower. Do I have the gear? I don't know. There's 2 ways to do it with Bellower. You can either go super high damage, so he's 1-shotting all the waves, or you go super high speed, so he's 2-shotting all the waves, and he still does it pretty fast like that. I used to run one like that for a while, back in the day. I can't remember the speed threshold. It's like 212, or there's a certain number you have to get him above, and then as long as he's got like halfway decent damage, he'll 2-shot the waves, and you're fine. He still does it in like 10 seconds or something. Do I need a faster farmer? Not necessarily right now. You know, like certainly we'll get him done. But also there's potential to put him in a stun set. Like there's lots of options here. I need to lock champs. Let's do that. Let's get everybody locked that ain't locked right now. Everybody else should be good. Okay. And then I guess I'll lock you because I don't want to accidentally feed you. Daywalker. I guess I'll lock you. The copy of you, I guess you'll just go in Faction Guardians. Undead. And then, was there anybody else? I don't think so. Anyway, that went well. Considering we didn't even get an epic. which could have been heartbreaking. That really, I mean, very nearly couldn't have gone better for what it was. You know what I mean? That was really, really good. That the end of that was crazy surprising. So we got a lot of work to do. Hopefully by the next time you see me in this account, we'll have them on their way up pretty substantially. I might even start burning through some gems. We're sitting on a pretty good amount of gems right now. So I might burn some gems, just leveling them up and making food, and trying to expedite some progress here. So good stuff, man. I hope you guys have good lucks on your void shards. Good lucks. I hope you have several different good lucks on your void shards. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.